Hey beautiful people, what is up and welcome back to my channel. I am Jamila and I love all things beauty. I love all things makeup, I love all things skincare, and I especially love sharing my tips and tricks for how to find high-end and luxury beauty products at bargain prices. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I would absolutely love if you would consider subscribing and joining the fam. Okay, so I haven't done this in a while. I apologize. I have been hella busy. My allergies have been all over the place. It's been a mess, okay? But we're here today. And today I'm going to be doing another purchase or pass video. But as always, you guys know I like to put my spin on it by letting you know how these products will go on sale. Because they will go on sale. So without further ado, I'm going to scooch over to the side. I'm going to go through Trend Moon's one page. And let's just talk about these new releases. Because they are coming for our necks, our pockets, our wallets, and I don't appreciate it. Let's go. Okay, so I went ahead and scooched on over to the side so that I can insert photos. Like I said, I'm going to be going through Trend Mood 1's page. So let's just start off. Okay, so Jeffree Star is releasing a banana fetish collection. Wow, I feel like I want to say like, oh, how the mighty have fallen, because this is just sad. So sad. First of all, that palette looks ashy as hell. The packaging is very different from his typical packaging, if I'm not mistaken. There's just nothing about this looks good. Like 20 million shades of yellow. Half of them looks pale as... There's only one really deep brown shade, then a random pink and a random blue. Like, whenever you see blue in a banana, well, you know what? I don't know why I'm talking about Jeffree Star. I don't shop from Jeffree Star, so I am just going to mind my business and keep on moving because this ain't my business. Anyways, so Lady Gaga, if you guys haven't seen, like, her entire Instagram page has been scrubbed. The website has been taken down. And there are rumors that Lady Gaga's brand House Labs will be going to Sephora. I don't know who started them rumors. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'll be interested to see where this brand goes. I've always felt like the Lady Gaga brand has been underperforming, especially for who she is. Like, she's known for her really extravagant avant-garde makeup, and then she came up with this brand that was just kind of meh and boring and didn't seem to represent her personality. Plus, it was on Amazon. Like, I love me some Amazon. I hate me some Jeff Bezos, but, you know, I don't want to buy my makeup from Amazon. There was nothing about her selling makeup on Amazon that felt like it made sense to me. Like Sephora, Ulta, even Morphe, I understand, but Amazon, and I think that did not work out well for the brand. So they probably are reassessing and going to Sephora like they should have done from the beginning. So we'll see what's happening. It does say that it should be back up, I think, the 8th of May, so very soon. So I'm excited to see what happens there. So ColourPop has a new Star Wars collection. They've done so many Star Wars before, so I'm not surprised by this. I'm also not interested in this palette or any of these products. ColourPop. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, I don't know. You guys, ColourPop is just not a brand that is for me, just overall. I love the Raw Beauty Christie palette. That is phenomenal. I think the quality is just top notch. But other than that, I really don't think the brand is just for me. Which is fine, which is fair. Sometimes you just have a brand and you're like, yeah, that's not my aesthetic, that's not my vibe, and that's okay. Okay, so Danessa Myricks is releasing a Dew Wet Balm thing. It is a face and body balm that creates buildable wash of shimmer. This looks very hydrating. So, okay, so let me back up. I don't know how I feel about Danessa Myricks brand. I feel like all of her products tend to be very dewy, very hydrating, which to me translates to oily, oil slick, greasy, whatever synonym you want to use. So I've never been really intrigued by her products because they tend to lean very dewy, and I have a oily T-zone. I lean more oily, and it's gonna be summertime in like a hot second, which means that I'm gonna get oilier. So nothing about her products tend to intrigue me because they just make me feel like it's gonna look like you could fry a bake on my face, and I don't want to look like you could fry chicken on my forehead, you know? So I'm not intrigued by this. I just need, like, she could keep her dewy line, but I would also be very interested in her coming up with like a matte line of products for us oily girls that want something that's a little bit more mattifying. Please. Thank you. Maybe. I don't know. So Lancôme has a new mascara. Zendaya is the face of Lancôme, and she's just stunning. She could probably sell me anything. I am skipping this Be Perfect palette because it's a rainbow palette that none of us needs. Uoma Beauty. I keep forgetting Uoma Beauty is a brand. I'm no shade, no tea, like none of that. I just forget about the brand if I'm being honest. But they have a... Wait, what? Sorry. They have a Royal Heritage palette. And I swiped to the swatches. And all I saw was Pat McGrath Utopian Dream. Like screaming at me. This looks like everything that we already have in the Pat McGrath, either Utopian Dream and Divine Rose lineup. So this is going to be a hard pass. Have you guys tried Uoma Beauty? What is the quality of their shadows like? Like, I love supporting me a little black owned brand. So I've always been intrigued because I do think that their packaging is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. But this looks like Divine Rose mixed with Utopian Dream. And I'm just curious as to whether or not the quality is equivalent. Because if it is, and you wanted Utopian Dream, but you didn't want to pay pat prices, you could actually just buy this. You know what I mean? So it's going to be $44. I'm not really sure about how this will go on sale. Because I feel like I don't see Uoma Beauty anywhere. Like, it's not talked about. I don't see it sold in stores. Like, who is buying Uoma Beauty? And if they're not buying it, why isn't it on sale? I have questions. So I'm ashamed at how much I want this new Too Faced Better Than Chocolate collection. It is so pretty. The lipsticks look like the perfect nudes for, you know, a deeper complexion. The palette looks really nice. And I know it's like a neutral palette with like a blue and a green and a pink, but I still want it. I am going to guess that this is going to go on sale quickly because it's Too Faced and not a lot of people are checking for Too Faced. So I could 100% see this being 50% off very quickly. Too Faced is also a brand that is sold at the cosmetics company store, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up there as well. Overall, I wouldn't say that you need to pay full price for this, and I 100% don't think that you should buy this at launch. This is probably going to be like $40-something, and I don't think Too Faced's quality is worth that. Okay, so MAC is doing a collab with Mariah Carey. I feel like they did this before. If not, I'm surprised that they haven't. I feel like Mariah is like the perfect person that MAC should have collabed with. I also wish that MAC would step out of their comfort zone in terms of collabing with celebrities and doing collabs with influencers. Like, they've always done collabs with celebrities, like Mariah Carey, Selena, even Rihanna. Like, they've done Taraji. They've done collabs with celebrities. The only influencer I know they've ever done a collab with is Patrick Star. And that was like a one and done kind of thing. I'm confused as to why, you know, when influencer marketing is so successful, that they as a brand kind of refuse to use influencers in any way. So I don't know. Like, I have no interest in buying this because I feel like I have all of the lip shades that I need from the MAC line. I love their lipstick formula, I'll say that. But I have everything I really need from MAC, that I don't need something that just has Mariah Carey's signature on there in some sparkly packaging. I'm okay. So Saie is going to be coming out with concealers. I'm kind of intrigued. I just bought the Saie, what's that thing called? Their cream bronzer. I haven't tried it yet. So if I do like the bronzer, maybe I'll try the concealer. It says that this is invisible, lightweight, crease-free, whipped gel texture. Okay. And it will retail for $26 and come in nine shades. That sounds like a very little amount. 9 shades? Oh, no. No. They got to do better with that. 9 shades, that is not enough. Especially for a brand that sits inside Sephora. Like, no, you're not going to come out here with 9 shades and pretend like that's okay. Are you? Okay, so Made by Mitchell has some new blush lights. I think this is a blush and highlighter thing. Blush highlighter combo. Or is it some blush and some highlight? Yeah, no, it's a blush highlighter hybrid in 8 shades. Okay. I've never bought from Made by Mitchell. Never really been intrigued by the brand, so I'm I definitely won't be picking this up, and I have no idea how the brand sells, so we'll see. Miss Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with cream bronzers in her same basic 4 shades. I have the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in 2 shades, tan and deep. Tan is too light, deep is too deep. I do end up mixing the both, but honestly, I feel like I shouldn't have to. I think that there needs to be more shades added to her powder bronzer line. And she's gone and created a cream bronzer line with the same 4 shades when there clearly needs to be more shades added. 4 bronzer shades is not enough. It's not enough. Period. So I'm not buying this off of the mere principle that I feel like it needs to have more shades. Why are we still having these conversations? I don't understand. So Huda is coming out with a faux filter concealer. I don't know about Huda's complexion products. I know that her complexion products tend to be very full coverage, which is not my aesthetic. When it comes to makeup, I like light to medium, and I know Huda is very full. So I feel like this concealer will definitely be a full coverage concealer, which is just not what I go for. So I don't know if this is something that I would even be interested in picking up at all. Okay, let's talk about the Danessa Myricks Yummy Balm Skin Matte Dewy Formula Powder Cream Thingy-mabob. I am so confused by that product, but I picked it up. I picked it up in the shade 7 because I want to know what is this? Because I read the description, and the more I read, the more confused I got, and the more confused I got, the angrier I got, and I was just like, what? Because it's a balm, but it's a powder. It's creamy, but it's matte. It's a primer and a foundation, a highlight, and a contour. And I was just like, but how? So I ordered it in 1 shade. I actually think I might go ahead and get the universal shades to try it as a primer because I'm so curious. Like, it's innovation always excites me, and this seems very, very innovative, but it also seems like this could be a hot mess if you don't know what you're doing. And side rant, when it comes to Danessa Myricks as a brand, I feel like I'm very confused because she definitely creates products from the perspective of a makeup artist, which in my opinion means that she's creating products for makeup artists. So, you know, like she has blush palettes and contour palettes, you know, things that if you are doing makeup on other people, it makes sense to have. And what confuses me is that her products are marketed to regular consumers like you and me. I am okay at makeup, and I'm still confused by her products in terms of how to apply, how to use them. So I could imagine someone that's a beginner looking at her brand and being like, I don't know what to do with this. Because that's how I feel looking at all of her products. Every single one. I'm just like, I am not really sure that I'm at the right level to use this. So overall, the brand just confuses me because I feel like I can't use her products because I just don't understand how they work. And I feel like they're created for a makeup artist in mind, and that's just not my skill level or my like area of expertise. You know what I mean? So I picked it up. I'm gonna give it a try. I might pick up another shade. Like I said, I will probably pick up shade 1 because I want to try it as a primer, and I'll let you all know. But I'm just confused. Like that's what it comes down to. I'm just hella confused. So Beautyblender has a papaya makeup sponge. It is another sponge in another color. It's the same sponge in another color. I talked about this like 3 videos ago. Can we just stop releasing the same sponge in different colors and give us a cheaper sponge? Like, who is buying this still? Who? No, this is just a mess. So, and I'm skipping around. There are just certain things that, because I haven't done this in a while, certain things I just don't want to talk about. I'm just skipping around. But the Jaclyn Hill Mother's Day collection is available. I think this is cute. I think it's a really cute, you know, thing to do with her mom. So it's adorable. It's a neutral palette with greens in there. So it's like, you know, warm neutrals and you get some greens, which I think is a really nice everyday color story. And I think the palette is $49. You get 20 shades. There's a setting spray. There's a primer. There looks like there's some lip products. So it's a full collection, which I think is nice. I shouldn't say I don't really. I don't shop from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. So this isn't something that has piqued my interest. I would assume that this will sell well because I know she has a great following. I think that it's a cute concept. So yeah. The only thing that I hope with this is that this was created with older women in mind. I know she did it with her mom, but it'd be really nice to know that, you know, she created this with, you know, making sure that the textures and the formulas perform on more mature skin. So I hope that this works well. I have no like ill wishes towards Jaclyn or her brand. So Patricia, Mama Pat, is releasing the Divine Skin Essence. I know we were all confused when Mama Pat was releasing something else, but we knew it was going to be pink. The sequins were pink. Everything was pink. She was like, I'm just letting y'all know right now it's going to be pink. And I thought it was going to be another palette or something, or some lipsticks. I really thought it was going to be like a lip kit. And then she gave us skincare. Here's the thing. I don't think this is going to sell out. Personally, when it comes to skincare, I have my regimen. I'm not going to buy this. It is overpriced. It is $80-something for a rose essence or something like that. So it is really overpriced. Most people, once they have their skincare routines, they have it. I don't know if people would, you know, want to fork out that amount of money to try Pat's skincare. I'm also like confused as to why you would release just one product. One skincare product. Like, not a line, just one product. When it comes to skincare, I feel like you need to give us like, here is an essence or a serum, a moisturizer, a cleanser, and like a toner. Like, you know, give us at least 3 products. Cleanser, toner, serum, and a moisturizer. There I think is a routine. But to give us an essence by itself, like, how are we supposed to know that's doing anything in our skincare routine? I don't know. I'm just like, who asked for this? Did anybody ask for this? Did you ask for this? I don't know. Hopefully there's more coming in the skincare space, but I also don't think that I would be interested in purchasing Pat McGrath skincare. Like, her eyeshadow is expensive enough, and I'm willing to fork out the money for her expensive eyeshadow. I'm not willing to pay for expensive skincare when I have, like, my Good Molecules skincare, and I already pay for expensive ass prescriptions that I'm not going to pay for just Pat's name on a rose oil or whatever it is. No, thank you. I'm alright. So ColourPop released their Winnie the Pooh collection. I thought that this was adorable. I really liked the palette. I thought that the layout was really cute. It kind of looks like a Pat McGrath palette. You get like the 10 shades, and it's like in that, what is it, 2, 4, 6 sexagon? Is it a sexagon? Whatever 6 is. That thing. And then you got the little cute honey pots. I thought it was adorable. The lip shades and that lip trio thing looked really nice, but I don't like the ColourPop lipstick or lip gloss formula, so I didn't buy anything from this. Like I said, ColourPop is just not my brand, but I thought that this was cute. I really did. Jumping back again, and then we will probably end soon. So the Clionadh Dragon Fruit palette. I did pick this up. I have been dying to try Clionadh Cosmetics for a while now, and buying her single shadows is expensive. So the fact that I could get a bunch of shadows in a palette, I felt like this was a good deal. It was 50-something US. Shipping was like close to $20 though. So at the end of the day, I paid like over $75 for just the palette by itself, which hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm excited to give it a try, see what the hype is, see how I feel about the brand. So I'll let y'all know when it gets here. And then Wayne Goss released his cream foundation. I feel like as a brand, he's been digging himself into a hole because a lot of people have complained in the past about his lack of inclusivity when it comes to him launching products. And I know that he has come out and said that he is independently funded, so having super huge shade ranges is not something that he is capable of doing because he's a self-funded brand. I'm gonna call bullshit, just putting it out there. I'm not a brand owner. I by no means know what it costs to make these products, but I also think that that's a cop-out and that's an excuse. Prior to this release, he released 2 shades of blush, neither of which would have worked for my complexion. That blush duo thing, blush highlighter thing. So I'm calling BS on that. And, you know, in his release, he went ahead and or in his design of his products, the darker shades, I believe, numbered first over the lighter shades, which I think is an empty gesture, to be quite honest. It is, I mean, it is what it is. If you want to buy the foundation to try it, go ahead. I personally just don't like feeling like an afterthought when it comes to, like, how brands launch these things. So, I don't know. So far, all of his launches have left a very not nice taste in my mouth, and I just am uninterested, personally. That's not to say I won't try it in the future. I'm not writing off any brand by any means. I'm just saying right now, it'll rub me the right way. Speaking of things that did not rub me the right way, so Dior just released their natural bronzer in this limited edition collection packaging, but it's only one shade, warm bronze. Like, how does that make sense? Did I miss something? So it's $48, and I do have the Dior bronzer in shade 8, which I like. I like the Dior bronzer, but how you gonna release a limited edition bronzer, but only in one shade? If it is in multiple shades, please let me know, because I am just like, wait, who, what, why? Hi. Okay, and let's do one or two more. Let's talk about the Huda Beauty Color Block Obsessions. I was not interested in this. I'm not gonna lie, I saw this and I was like not even remotely interested in it. The purple orange one, I was like thinking Lakers. Like, it was very basketball like reminiscent. That blue green one, I nothing about this really called to me. I was like, oh, okay. I've never heard great things about her 9-pan palettes, so I was not interested because I don't think that they have the best reviews. And yeah, and I've seen a couple of folks not review this well. So if you did pick it up, I would love to know what your thoughts are on it, because I'm curious, but it definitely did not really appeal to me. So Scarlett Johansson is actually releasing a new skincare brand in Sephora, I believe. It is called the Outset. There is a cleanser, vitamin C cream, niacinamide night cream, squalene daily moisturizer. Like, honestly, reading the products, I was like quite impressed. I thought that they looked like they had great ingredients. I thought that they looked like they would perform well. They are on the pricier side. I think the cheapest thing is the cleanser, which is $32, and then it goes up to like 50 something. Yeah, $54 for the niacinamide cream. So it's not cheap. When it comes to skincare, I feel like I can get really good skincare from the Good Molecules. So I am not inclined to purchase this, but I have to admit I did think that the ingredients sounded really, really good. So, and the last thing that I want to talk about is that I saw a screenshot that implied that Melt Cosmetics is going to be bringing back the Muerte palette. Okay? I am so excited for that. I really, really hope they bring it back. One of the things about Melt Cosmetics is that when it comes to palettes, their eyeshadow palettes, they discontinue things so quick. So quick. They can discontinue products with a quickness. So if you like have a palette in mind that you like from them, like, you might not get it once it's gone, which is crazy. And I know that the Muerte palette was one that had a lot of interest. It was that like skull thing where it was like this really deep grungy side and then this kind of like bright neon side. And the deep grungy side, I know people went crazy for. And I saw it and I was like, ooh, that's really, really nice. I didn't pick it up because back then I was like not super interested in Melt because they'd been getting really sort of meh reviews and people weren't in love with the quality because it was very inconsistent. But I always heard great things about that palette and people have always been calling for it to come back. So I really hope they bring it back. If they do, I will pick it up. I have been purchasing a lot more Melt lately, even though I still haven't used my Amore Mariposas collection. I purchased the 2 Gemini palettes that came out. Both of those have not been used yet. Oh, Jesus. But I really do hope they bring back that Muerte palette because I would love to give it a try. Those deep grungy blues calling my soul. Anyways, let me scooch over. Anyways, it was really fun kind of getting back into the swing of things and talking about these new makeup releases. this is never to kind of influence or sway you guys one way or the other. It really is just to give my opinions on these new releases and to let you know like my predictions on how they will go on sale, just to save you some money, because I don't think that we need to spend a full price on any of these products. I had a ton of fun going through and seeing what these brands are coming out with. I do have like serious intentions of kind of like rolling back in terms of spending. Like nothing has really been calling to me, to be quite honest. And in general, after doing my like makeup basket of shame, which talks about like my face products and like lips and whatnot, and then my eyeshadow basket of shame, I feel overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed that I have so many products that I have purchased and have been sitting honestly for months, some of them almost a year, untouched. That bothers me to my core. So I am trying to be more responsible in terms of bringing in products at a pace in which I know I can use them. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not going to be buying anything. I'm not saying I'm going on a no buy. I'm not officially saying I'm going on a low buy, but I'm trying to be more conscious of, is this something that I can use, or is it going to sit for months before I even remotely pick it up to use, which is not what I want to have happen in my collection. Like, I know I joke about it, but it really does bother me that the Melt collection, which came out for Christmas last year, still has not been touched. Like, that is never what I want to happen with my collection. And I don't purchase products just for the sake of doing YouTube videos. That is not why I started my channel. And like, I'm not a review channel, so I'm not buying products just so that I can do reviews on them. I'm buying these products because I genuinely like them and I really want to use them. So the fact that I'm not getting to use the products that I was so excited for, and I'm still excited for them, it really doesn't sit well with me, because when I look at my basket of shame, I still get excited by these palettes. It's not that I bought them on a whim and the excitement has faded. It's just that I have so much, I feel overwhelmed. So I don't think I'm going to be buying anything really like that in these coming months. So that's my goal. That's my plan. Just thought I'd let y'all know. Anyway, if you guys like this video, I hope this wasn't too long. I would absolutely love if you would hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Go ahead and subscribe and join the family. Leave a comment down below letting me know which one of these new releases you are most excited for, or which ones you plan on picking up. As always, I love you guys. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!